Alright guys, this cycle with AR-15 MilSim.
Nick from AR-15.
And we're here to remind you real quick about AR-15 MilSim's Operation Raptor Athena, still for $65, March 10, 11, 12. Nick here is actually running a whole entire squad for the Resistance, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You want to further elaborate, like what type of uniform you ran?
Most of my guys and a lot of the people that have specifically requested to be put under my command are running Rust 4 kit, even though it's not. It doesn't really have anything to do with the actual lore of the op. It was just my own interest in Rust 4 kit, and then I kind of started a bit of a trend as far as other people that play at like the indoor field and wanted to run with my guys and stuff. So for everybody that wants to get into the Rust 4 kit and join up with my guys, that's great. That honestly, that's real morale booster for me and the squad that I already have. But I know it is just airsoft, but I still demand a certain level of competence, I guess. So if you really do want to be put into my squad, I'll be yelling at you a lot. And that's something I found out real quick that people aren't really used to when I was at War Games yesterday, because I just happened to just take over the entire team as far as command, and I'm yelling at everybody and barking orders, and people aren't really doing what I want them to, how I want them to, and so I'm getting a little bit more aggressive. And some people were telling me like, all right, man, like chill. And it's not that I'm really getting mad at you like real world. It's just we're in a BB firefight, and I need you to perform like a BB fire team.
Right.
Damn it.
Right. So I mean, this goes way back to Final Rue, Raptor,
The last one I went to was House of Nightmares.
House of Nightmares. So it went all the way back to House of Nightmares. And for those of you that have been going to the lock-ins for for him to be going to the lock-ins, Nick's been running the lock-ins here, and he's giving a different storyline to the op, where you're not getting the Raptor cake, the generals and the CEOs of each faction going at it, but you actually get the
You're getting more of the stuff that you don't see at the ops. While these big battles are happening for these big major, the storyline parts, the lock-ins that I run are more of, while this is happening at House of Nightmares, this smaller but still important battle is happening over here, and that's what I do, is all the smaller stuff that's still exciting and important to the lore, but isn't implemented in the MilSim. So it's, right, I guess, kind of like the footnotes of the ops, I guess.
Right. And us that run the ops, we're catching, we're watching all this happen, and we're watching all this unfold. So now, with that being said, with him wearing a full faction uniform and separate from what Raptor normally wears, which is multicam tropic, spoiler alert, there's some brewing up there to where that's later on for you guys to figure it out.
Because I watched the last one of these that we did, and without him even having to say anything in the video, I called it already, and then he later confirmed it without even mentioning it to him. And
so we got big plans for these ops.
So if you know us even a little bit by now, you can probably already tell what's coming.
Oh yes, it's coming. And so a lot of things big happening for Battlegrounds. Again, we had War Games out there this past weekend, so that was really awesome for Dom to be out there. And I heard lots of awesome fights out there between the tan and the green, and getting some new faces out there and experiencing that outdoor field. Got a lot of good feedback, so that outdoor field is coming as a regular game, as a regular weekend thing. And also, we got bigger events going on out there. So what does that leave for the indoor headquarters. That's where we had a team come in and challenge another team, and pretty much they said, "Hey, get in line." And Dom, you wanna come in on
You
this
want me
one?
to switch seats real quick?
Yeah.
Really quick, who is that? Do we know who that is?
Yes, that's Nuclear Cowboy. That's the one who screams when he gets shot when he's on the ground.
Zach?
He's from Zach.
Zach.
He was out there or what?
No, I just because he was saying like, oh, Nick screams. Oh, no way. By the way, that's sarcasm. So I just wondered who it was.
Yeah, that's Zach, man.
Okay, that's funny.
Hey guys, I'm from Air 15 and we're here.
Yeah, just get go.
Okay, fine.
Okay, so talking about SkullCandy Extreme, the history of SkullCandy Extreme. First things first is the rules.
So SkullCandy Extreme differs from the regular game of SkullCandy that we play on a normal weekend. What makes SkullCandy Extreme different is that it is one high cap allowed and as many mid caps as you want. Whatever you have loaded into the magazines, that's it. There is no reloading on the field. There is no speed loaders, no bottles of BBs to pour in, absolutely nothing. It is only what you have on you you're allowed during the entire duration of the fight. There is no bang bang. There's no surrender. It is shoot or be shot.
Right.
Straight up.
So 0 meds, no safety kills, none of that. So if you call a safety kill, it's now voided. This is big boy rules. This is a big game fight. And last year, let's go over it again. It's SkullCandy Extreme, where you have to get Fred, and we'll go over to the board and we'll show you guys here in a minute. But it's happening on March the 25th and 26th. So for you guys and girls that want to participate in this tournament, it's a one-day tournament. So it's a knockout tournament. Boom, 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 boom. So the last two will compete on the 26th for the finals. That's when you'll be crowned a new champion for 2017. So that says a lot. A lot of people have fought in this SkullCandy Extreme last year, and it pretty much changes your game style forever.
Change your game style. It's hard.
It's one of the toughest games designed by Air 15. And we have here Colton, one of the players that actually participated in that fight. Go ahead and take it.
You're gonna take your shot? Okay. Hey guys, I'm still here. To answer your question, if you're a cowboy, yes, lateral passes only. It's one of the special rules that we have at the.
I'm gonna get the
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Hey, this is Colton. He did compete in the SkullCandy League. How was it like, competing for you?
So I'm really used to just playing recreational, not much of a competition player. I did get involved with it last year, and it was a different experience. It's definitely more competitive. I've always been a competitive player, I like to say, but the actual seriousness of the competition itself really doesn't take gravity until you're actually in the field. Before you get into the field, it kind of just feels like, oh, it's just another game. And then you think about the players that you're playing, and you're like, these are people that are on my skill level. These are people that are just as good as I am, or better. And it really starts to take gravity and make an impression on you. It definitely can make or break a player. It changes your play styles and everything too.
Right. Keep in mind there are 3 to 5 man teams, or we're doing straight 5.
We're doing 3 to 5.
3 to 5. So it'd be 3 to 5 man teams. So you can compete as low as 3 and no more than 5. So there's only going to be your guys that you pick to bring with you, your brothers in arms or sisters, to fight in the league. So it's not like, we'll pick some other group no, it is your team versus another team that's been set up. It is very, watching it all of last year as far as the junior league and even the regular league, it gets really, really intense.
That's all that.
Yeah.
In the upper left-hand corner here,
Over in
you can see
this way. the upper left-hand corner, you can see the teams as they're all together. You know, that's who they fight with. So
you had the Spartans, the Blue Raiders, Easy Company, Sheepdogs, the Wolves, and
there's a sixth one.
there is a sixth one.
There's a sixth one.
KLS.
Oh, wow.
That's
How
right,
could we forget about
KLS.
Caleb? Yeah, we got all 6.
KLS. Who's that? Jason's? Never mind.
Never mind. He's messing with us.
Right. I mean, it really changed the way everyone plays.
Yes. So, give me a second. So, this is a trophy that he'd be competing for. Psycho, you want to switch places and talk about the trophy? It's a little more special for you.
All right. So, with this trophy means a lot for those that actually did participate in the fight, and that's why this league was very detrimental for those players that fought in it, because they really fought their hearts out to try to be the best. All right, cool. Thank you, guys. And so a lot of the people that fought in the league, I gave them the explanation of what this trophy means. Okay, so this is an actually artillery shell that was shot in Iraq. Okay, this is an actual helmet that was used in Vietnam. 2 different wars in 2 different generations. My dad's also a Marine. And so my dad fought in Vietnam and I fought in Iraq. So this is a representation of us. So yes, we do have lipo chargers in stock. So that's what this trophy means. It's got a lot of weight on it. And you know, those guys that fought in this, that's why they wanted to be the best. Now those that lost doesn't mean that they were the worst players. It was just, it takes teamwork. If you come in as an individual and you think that you can carry the entire team, it's hard. It really is.
You definitely got to build on it. I mean, even not coming in, as the best team, it definitely can build your team and definitely teach you what kind of player you are and what things you can work on. It's definitely a building point for years to come. And I'd like to see SkullCandy continue. I mean, it's a great game, and like I said, it definitely pushes your abilities to the next level. I mean, if you're not ready to go to that next level, then this game will get you ready for it. That's for sure.
That's right. And depending on how awesome this actually goes, as far as the intensity and the players coming out of it learn a new fighting style, or a new technique, a new way how to work as a team, we may have to do this again. So we have all these big special events at Battlegrounds. We have all these big events going on. Our MilSims, our war games, our zombie overloads, our attractions at Battlegrounds. But where does that leave the CQB arena? So you guys want competition? You guys are good at it, and that's in the SkullCandy Extreme tournament. It's a 1-day tournament. Cost is going to be $15 to get into the tournament, and if you still have what it takes, then you can stay for the rest of the day. So you have to compete in it if you register for it. If you don't compete, you don't show up, you forfeit your spot in the league, and you're gonna have to try again in the next set of months. So we're gonna see how this one goes first, and then we'll go from there. And if all goes well, then maybe this will be a quarterly event here at the indoor field, and we'll be having the champions have to defend their title. Make sure they stay on top. But for the champions of last year, they will be here to present the trophy to the new champions for 2017. And got a lot of questions and comments coming in. But let's go over to the board where Dom is, and he can better explain the actual game style. Because those of you that competed last year and want to come back, I know we have Mark, who's the captain of the Easy Company. We have Matt, who's the captain of the Sheepdogs. We have KLS, Pete, the captain of the KLS, and Diego, the captain of the Blue Raiders. I know they responded pretty quick on making a grand return for this big tournament. So those are teams that have taken the loss of last year, and they're ready. They're ready to come back, and they're ready to fight. And let's see how the new crowd comes up. I know the Speed Softing community, you guys are been wanting some competition, some force on force fight. There you go. I know Greg with his team, he's been looking for leaderboards and stuff like that. Here you go. So going back over to the board with Dom. Let's go. Here we go.
Thank you, Jose. Thank you for bringing the crowd over to me. Hey, what was that thing? I might be able to throw my old team together. There you go, Lincoln Cowboy. Come on, compete. So, explain how SkullCandy runs.
You want to, because I know Greg was asking about different maps and different stuff like that. Tell him, depending on the first one here, it could be an indoor-outdoor thing. Why? Because to be the best, you have to be able to play indoors and outdoors.
Yes, in order to be a good overall player, you must be proficient in the indoors and the outdoors as well. Just because you do good indoors, like, I'll do outdoors. Well, you got to be an overall good player. But for those who have never played SkullCandy before or don't understand it, this is how the game works. We have one team that starts in the den, who's going to be in this corner of the arena. For orientation purposes, the front door is going to be right here. For those who have been here, we have a viewing window and the back cave. So at the indoor, as soon as you go through the indoor, you have the den station right here, where one team will start. Let's call them Team 1. Team 2 will start over here in the garage. It's going to be in the back right corner. In each of those starting positions, there's going to be a small tire. There's going to be a small tire on the floor. Not the big stacks of tires that are in the middle of the arena, but it's a small singular one in the corner of the starting positions, because those are the goals in which you score Fred in order to end the round and start earning points for the overall game itself. So there's one in this corner, and then in the garage, there's one over in this corner as well.
So let's just use last year's game, teams.
Okay, so let's just say the Wolves and the two finalists from last year, Wolves and KLS. So the Wolves start in the den. KLS starts in the garage. The Wolves are going to start off with the head first. So like volleyball, tennis, if you start with the head, that is your opportunity to score. If you do not have the head, then you can deny them the point for them to score. Pretty straightforward. So, Wolves will take the head to make an attempt to score inside the garage. Now, during that process, if the Wolves get hit, they will respawn over at the bank. That is their respawn point. This is their starting point. As far as, let's say, KLS, they're going to start inside the garage to form a defensive perimeter to keep them from going through. If they get shot, they must respawn over here at the asylum. Let's see any things. Can you show us the new stocking guns later? But we got a big thing coming in. Yes, I did get some today. And that's how it works. They'll bail out for 5-minute rounds. They have 5 minutes to score or not. Because after that 5 minutes, what's going to happen, the Wolves are going to reset at the den. KLS is going to reset at the garage. But now KLS will have the opportunity to now have their chance to score into the den. Respawn zones still stay the same as before. So if you start in the den, you respawn at the bank. You start in the garage, respawn at the asylum. As far as moving the ball, you can hold on to it, but you're not allowed to put it in any pouch or anything like that. But you can pass it to another person as well. But not forward, but in a lateral behind.
Who are you even talking to?
To the people in the camera.
No,
Anyways, so now, and at the end of their 5 minutes, or if they score, then it will rotate. So the wolves will then start at the garage, KLS will start inside the den, and then wolves will have a second opportunity to go the other direction, and then the fourth round, KLS will have an opportunity to score in the garage. So whoever has the most points wins. But let's just say nobody scores, or they both score, or they both score both times. It goes into final
Sudden death.
sudden death. Sudden death is where we'll have an agreed upon central position where Fred's going to start. It is a 2v2. You get your two best people, or the two people that you want, in this last moment, fight it out, first person that makes a mistake style of fight. It's ridiculous. The 2-on-2, it's whoever makes the first mistake first loses. And now we have live streaming. So now you will be able to watch the game from the comfort of your own home, from a first person perspective. And so you can either watch it inside the arena or at your own home. We'll be streaming onto YouTube for each of the games that come in. If I come in this weekend, can you order some stuff for me? Absolutely, Mr. Nuclear Cowboy. Zach, I can definitely order you stuff for you. Okay. And that's how the game of SkullCandy works. Going back to the table. Going back to the table. Here we go.
Alright guys, so that's how SkullCandy works. What type of gun? Here we go. So, quick wrap up of everything we talked about, guys. We have the op coming up. March 10, 11, and 12 tickets are still on sale for $65. You can buy those here at the arena or at the website. Also, if you wait to the gate, you're gonna end up paying $75 and you have nothing, no patches, no nothing, any of that stuff. Going back real quick, we have in 2 weeks after that, we actually have our very first return of the SkullCandy Extreme tournament to battle it out to crown a new champion. Scott, no surprises for you guys here.
So for those asking, show us new stocking guns. We have brand new Crytek guns. This is the LVOA, which is the labeling on this side.
Right.
Boom. We got LVOAs, we got CRBs, and we got Alpha CRBs as well. So the Trident Series CRB and then the Alpha CRBs. Also coming in is our G&G stock. Now that we just became dealers for G&G, we'll be getting a bunch of those guns too. And we'll be restocking Elite Force guns. So we'll have Elite Force, Crytek, and G&G on the wall in stock today. Well, not today, but next time we open up on Wednesday.
Right, colors, they come in black.
Black and black.
Black and black. So, if you guys want a cool paint job, like the one on the Elite Force.
Eric Howard.
Yeah, Eric Howard. Shout out to Eric Howard from Elite Force.
Mm-hmm. He shared one of our pictures of the 1911 Tax that we sold. We did an awesome Deadpool paint job. Go to our Facebook page to go check that out. Or Eric Howard's personal page. You can give them a like on that one.
Yes, please do. And we're still doing awesome paint jobs here. And the Beast is also here. The Beast made his grand appearance, and we had to test it and mod it and do all kinds of cool stuff to where now we actually sold at
least one.
Yeah, we sold another one because they fell in love with the Beast.
It's a beast.
For those of you guys that were here at the indoor CQB, you guys know what I'm talking about. Friday it was fielded, and the Beast was loud. The Beast was known that it was around. And for those of you guys that got shot by the Beast, sorry, not sorry. And the Beast also had some awesome shots yesterday as well. I think some of you guys checked it out on Saturday.
Just a few people.
Just a few people that actually knew what was going on and where it was at. If you guys want to know more, check out our live stream when we start doing a full review on what the beast is and why is it like the biggest and latest, greatest thing to happen to AR-15
Once it's completely done.
once it's completely finished.
Yes, once it's 100% everything, it's a beautiful custom build from the ground up.
Yes. So, we're doing lots of projects for you guys, doing lots of new things, putting more merchandise on the wall for you guys, bringing new and awesome experiences not only to the outdoor fields, but also to our indoor headquarters.
Is it over? What's over? What's over?
The video. It's coming to an end. Yes. We're doing live streaming of gameplay footage. We're doing live streaming of product reviews. We're doing live streaming of custom builds and doing awesome paint jobs for you guys. We're bringing players from the back. Just go back and we're gonna repost this on Facebook, YouTube, and all that other cool stuff. So, but yes, it's almost over. I'm sorry, Mr. Paul. But thank you guys for participating with us, and thank you for everything you guys have done for us. We keep trying to put out our best for you guys, and just keep commenting below, give us a bunch of likes and all that good stuff. Follow us on Facebook, Snapchat, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Check out our webpage for new and exciting things. Dom, you got anything?
No, that's pretty much it. Hope to see you guys during the week, on the weekends. I'll be here. I'll be working. Have any questions, concerns, please come to me. I can answer a lot of things for you.
All right, guys. That's all we got. So from our family to yours,
Live the game.
live the game.
Live the game. Say it. Say it.
The beast is here.
Live the game.
Negative. The beast is here, and there's a new face, new attitude to what's going on. You either suit up or you shut up. Peace.